barred? Were they trying to keep something out or in?
Everyone, this is DaBeardedXeno, and this is going to be my review for Thief for Xbox One. Now, this game is a bit of a hard review for me. I like and I hate this game. It's really difficult. I don't really know where I sit on this game, which when it comes to review time, that makes it even difficult to give it a score. There's some really bad things in this game, but there's some really amazing things too. We'll start off with the bad. First off, the overworld. The city is completely uninteresting, completely confusing, and terrible. It's completely terrible to navigate. It's completely, utterly crap. That's it. That's all I have to say about the overworld city. I mean, you can't see where you're going, for one thing. I'll get on that in a second. You can't navigate that easy, and it's just uninteresting. And of course, it's filled with guards, so even getting to the next mission is a pain in the ass. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be fun. It should be nice sneaking around guards, but it's not. The next thing is the combat. It's not fun. And I know it's a stealth game, but you should at least have half decent combat in this. The hit detection is piss poor. I can't tell you how many times I've lunged at an enemy with my little baton thingy and missed. I don't know why that happens. It's really bad. There's no hit. I've even swung it right in front of them and nothing happened. And the dodge ability. Oh my lord, the dodge ability. You hit left bumper and back on the left stick to dodge. You go backwards. You just lunge backwards. That's it. And that doesn't even work half the time. The combat is completely flawed, and I don't like it. The last major con, this game is so dark. And that would be okay. So, okay, I'll just crank up the brightness. No! Can't do that. There's no brightness scaler in the game. You go to the options menu. You select brightness. It says, adjust the brightness settings on your monitor. Excuse me? Hey, what? You're not going to include a standard feature because you want your game to be atmospheric? This really is the biggest gripe against this game, because you can't see where you're going half the time. You have to use your thief vision, your little eye, and that's a limited resource. You have to collect poppies, which are really hard to find. You have to eat those to replenish your focus. When you're in this special vision, it burns your focus. In the dark, you have to run around with your focus open at all times in order to just see where you're going. For basic navigation, you have to use a valuable resource. That's why I hate this game. It's so stressful getting around dark levels because you have to use this resource. And if you run out of focus and you're in the middle of a vent, you're fucked. There's no way you can see to get around because you can't crank the brightness up. This is all speaking on the Xbox One version now. I don't know if they just left it out of the Xbox One version or if it's out of all versions, but there is no brightness scaler. That is the biggest scrap against this game, and that needs to be fixed. That can easily be added in an update, and I will love this game more than I do now, but that right there is a deal breaker for me. Now we're gonna get into the good, and some of the stuff is really good. Mainly, some of the missions are just outstanding. I'm not gonna go into detail because I don't want to spoil you. Because, at the end of the day, I want you to play this game. It's a fun experience, but it's not the best experience, and you should not pay $60 for it. Some of the level design is really awesome. It's great. I like it. The levels are fun. They're interesting. It's nice pillaging around when you can see when what you're doing. And just the thrill of looting stuff is awesome. I like it. Just searching every single drawer and cupboard for pieces of family jewels and stuff like that. It's awesome. I like it. It's just something that keeps you wanting to say, oh, I want to check this drawer, I want to check this drawer, I want to check this drawer. And if they could have implemented that better in the overworld, minus the poor navigation and less guards, I would love it even more. I mean, I know the guards have to be there, but at least have better paths to get around them. You always get caught. Always. And you can't go to the next area, which, by the way, this is supposed to be an open world overworld. It's not. It's what they were billing it as at E3. It's not. There are loading screens between each section, and those loading screens can last up to 20 seconds. I'm sorry. I just did a 20 gigabyte install on my Xbox One. Why the fuck am I looking at a 20-second loading screen? Now, these missions, they're really fun. They are really fun. The thrill of looting is really fun, and there's some awesome stealth sequences in this game. There's one mission in particular. One mission, the Asylum. That is one of the greatest missions I've played all year so far. It really stands out. I really like it, but that overworld just completely muddies this experience. Thief also has a very rocky start. The prologue mission is completely uninteresting. I did not care about the characters at all. Garrett is a wooden, one-note character, and I don't like him. I don't. I don't care whether he lives or dies. That's sad. Overall, this game isn't the worst game ever made, but it's not the best by any means whatsoever. It's fun if you can get past its shortcomings, but that's really hard to do. Like I said, there are some really outstanding missions here, and the core looting and the core stealth mechanics inside the missions are just top notch. But the overworld, mainly you can't fucking see where you're going. That's bad. That really mars this experience. Overall, I recommend you try out Thief, but for the bargain bin price of $30. Do not pay full $60 for this. Which is ironic because I'm going to give Thief a 6.5. Which is how much it costs with tax in my area. 65 bucks. A 65 is passing, but only just. Be wary when you go in this game that there are really bad things marring this experience. But there is an amazing game that you can find if you are willing to dig through the piles of shit. Thank you. I'm sorry this review was just so bad, but this game deserved this bad review. Hopefully Titanfall won't let us down this bad. I was really looking forward to this game. Be sure to check out Master God 08's review for Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. That is a much happier review because the game actually deserves it. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below whether or not you like Thief or not. This is personally, this is my review. My thoughts, my opinion. So if you like it, great, love it, do it. If you hate it, great, hate it, do it. At the end, this really shouldn't matter. This is just my opinion telling you what I think about the game. So if it still looks good to you, I say try it out. But I can't recommend you spend the full $60 on this. I can't. Thank you. That's going to be all. DaBeardedXeno out.
It doesn't look human.
What the fuck?